job. Will you get me that job?
So make sure mommy vote for me.
New York is a progressive city. We've always led the way. This election defines a lot for the rest of the country.
New York City politics is always volatile, vicious, stakes are high.
We have a huge variety of choices.
The new voting system made everyone have to think of it strategically.
One group is very concerned with social justice and racial equality, and then there's the more conservative, but believe me, anywhere else in this country they would be considered liberal.
This is going to be a bright, beautiful future for all of us.
I think he would do well, like with this crime and this gun thing that's going on.
I know Eric Adams has a good track record.
I got my work ethic from my parents, a teacher and a labor negotiator.
Why Garcia? Because she's the most competent.
She looked like she's a strong person.
A very experienced city bureaucrat. She'll have a lot of number two support.
I'm going to show the communities that get forgotten every day that they are first.
At the top of my list, I probably have Maya Wiley. She has a really progressive background. I think that the city could use a little bit of like a more of a progressive kind of angle.
Well, it's time that we elect a woman of color. We've never had, out of 109 mayors, we've never had a woman.
You know the machine fears this campaign.
Like he's actually putting poverty at the core of his politics.
The other candidates, I mean, they've been in city government for decades. Is anything ever going to change? The most important issues,
I'm feeling it's all about crime.
Crime.
Public safety.
Security in the city.
Policing is an enormous issue.
Black Lives Matter and civil rights issues in general.
The homelessness problem in the city.
Homelessness is a big issue.
Spending much of the last year inside, you kind of forgot how big of an issue that really is.
You know, housing.
Affordable housing is virtually an unending issue.
income disparity.
COVID recovery.
Reopening the city and getting people to come back.
It's probably more complicated than I understand.
It is hard, it's confusing. You have to be tough as nails.
A little bit contradictory in the sense that New York is kind of viewed as this very progressive city. And for the mayoral politics, at least, it tends to not be that way.
I think New York is a very pragmatic city.
People from the outside might not understand what it means to be connected to your part of the city. When you say the city, you necessarily mean Manhattan, but there's also Brooklyn, Bronx, Staten Island. Each part have issues and policies that they want to see.
It's very hard to maintain everything that everyone wants.
Whoever's elected afterwards, you know, where the honeymoon's over, the job is not an easy job.